company that's turning the old retail business model on its head. Hi, Stuart.
How you doing?
Very well. Why are you turning it on its head, the distribution model? What's happening in distribution world?
I think for us, basically, since I got into the industry 12 years ago, you know, I remember 12 years ago we sold 7 items online, and that was a big thing 12 years ago. And now, with some of the bigger marketplace sites coming on board, the whole world's changed, and they're able to do things that the high street can't. You know, in our field of mobile phone and tablet accessories, it's difficult to have every product in a store, where an online warehouse can deal with a far greater reach of products. So,
one of the things that you did well in the beginning of the early years of your company was you went to China.
yes.
And now you're bringing distribution, or you're bringing parts of that business back from China. Is that correct?
We're looking to. We're working with partners like Petrona, which is a luxury accessory brand that are actually manufacturing back in the UK. It's still a goal of ours. We were fortunate. We set up a solid base of manufacturing in China, but you know, it's on the other side of the world. So we're looking at a more balanced approach to doing manufacturing. You know, some in Europe, some in the States, and some in China. You know, just getting a far more balanced approach. But you know, key goal of that is utilising local skills.
How do you stay abreast of competitors?
Well, that's using the internet and you know, seeing on the high street, you know, what's coming out. So you know, it's a fast-moving business. You've always got to be on top of it. Yeah, we've moved from a manufacturing arm for our products that was just you know, speed of logistics of getting it to market. And as people have called us up, and you know, you can only compete on price. You know, we've launched brands like Covert, Shock Sock, as well as, you know, working with other brands that, you know, control the supply chain and share our beliefs in how the market should progress from here.
Yeah. I saw in some of your notes that you talk about how high street retailers, they traditionally would buy product in February and that would be on sale in October. And now when you look at the way online retailers, they operate, is completely different, and that's really changing, you know, the underlying model of how the traditional retailers would do it.
Yeah, very much so, because I think, you know, traditional shops and department stores, they work in a certain way of allocating budgets, and, you know, the online world, and that's really what we're keen to do over the next few years, is actually bring the speed of logistics and manufacturing that we've brought to the online world, and then bring that onto the high street. You know, it's very difficult for a high street shop to cover all the bases, and, you know, they'll stick to traditional, you know, products that they know will sell, rather than the peripheral products. So, you know.
And what's selling at the moment? I mean, what are some of the accessories that you think are going to be in trend heading into next year?
I think what you see in the accessories market, it's a lot more focused on, you know, the individual needs of the customer, and where you know, there's a term going around accessory. You know, so people are using their phones for a variety of different reasons. So a brand like Rockform has specific products for golfers, or you know, sports enthusiasts and bikers and stuff like that. So, you know, we went on a trip recently and somebody said, oh, you know, when I thought you just did accessories, it sounded quite boring. But, you know, it involves everybody's life now. You know, everybody's using it for different reasons, and that's where I see a lot more trend on that. And what we did with Covert is a lot more fashion-led as a brand. So it was designed by my wife to really become a fashion accessory for when people are out. You know, it's you know, there's card slots and things like that now, where people don't want all the bulk and carrying lots of different items and things. So, you know, it's looking at that, but making it a fashionable piece. You know, if you're going to design something, you might as well go the extra mile.
I mean, we hear a lot about wearable technology. Do you think we're going to move even further into having the mobile somehow incorporated into, you know, clothing items, things like that, or are we still kind of a couple of years off?
I'm not sure.
Someone gave me a great suggestion on how to incorporate your mobile, you know, into clothing, and the person said just Velcro, you know.
Well, if you look at that, you know, we're working with an Australian company, Grip, who they've patented printable Velcro. So, and it's brilliant. It's taken 2 years to develop this product, and it just means you can brand it. You can do, you know, we can now work with licensees to bring all these things. But, you know, because you can match colours, you know, with this printable thing, then yeah, you know, something like Velcro is going to be, you know, far more out there as a very usable material.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Stuart, for being with us. Stuart Conroy, founder of Active 8. Well, get your popcorn and